everyone, welcome back to the horror review. We're going to have a look at the new movie Run, which is currently showing on Netflix. So we'll start off, as always, with the synopsis and go from there. Now, the synopsis for this is really short and definitely doesn't do the film justice. So I'll read that first. We'll have a look at everything then to do with the movie. So, a homeschooled teenager begins to suspect her mother is keeping a dark secret from her. That's it. That's the synopsis that's given. It really doesn't do it justice. So what I would say with this is you have and again, no spoilers here, this is just sort of an outline of what to expect. You have a teenager who is ready to go off to college, and she has a lot of ailments and has required a lot of looking after through her life. So her mother is understandably very overprotective, but her daughter starts to have some concerns about her mother's behaviour. It's a really, really good film. I watched it with the whole family and we all really enjoyed it. There were twists in it that we didn't expect, and I love that. And they weren't unnecessary twists either. It was something that really built the movie brilliantly. It was directed and written by Anish Giganti. Now, if you haven't heard of him, he did a film called Searching, which came out 2-3 years ago, and that was a really good film. He wrote and directed that as well, so I'm not surprised he's pulling out things of this caliber, to be honest. The star of the show is Sarah Paulson. If you don't know who Sarah Paulson is, I'm assuming you've never heard of American Horror Story, because she's been in pretty much every season. So she is a fantastic actress. She was also in Glass, and she's the star of the TV series on Netflix called Ratched. So that's Sarah Paulson. It also stars Kira Allen. She's the daughter in it. Now, Kira Allen, she hasn't really done anything else. This is sort of, she was in a short back in 2014, but apart from that, this is sort of her first big thing. So, gotta be honest, she was really impressive in it. The acting was fantastic, and I expect nothing less from someone like Sarah Paulson. She really sold the character to you, and I've got to be honest, I was with her on a lot of it at the beginning. The story was told fantastically, and like I said, there are twists to it which blew me away. Didn't see them coming, and I loved them. I checked it out on Rotten Tomatoes, and this currently has a 90% rating, which it fully deserves, because it is fantastic. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend that you go take a look. It is so good. It's not an in-your-face horror, it's definitely more thriller, but it is so amazing. It gives off serious Misery vibes. So if you like Stephen King's Misery, then you're going to love this. And look out for the little nod to Stephen King. See if you catch that in there. And if you do, I'd love to hear about it. So drop me a comment. I had my family in stitches because we're all massive Stephen King fans here, of course. So again, back to the movie, because I'll get sidetracked very easily with Stephen King. The film gives very Misery vibes, and it feels like it's shot very similarly as well. So you get the same sort of camera work, and the way the story unfolds, it feels very similar. Luckily, Sarah Paulson doesn't go the whole hog and say I'm your number one fan at any point, because that would have been way too weird. But it is really good. The story, like I said, it takes you, it really takes you. You connect with the characters, you understand where they're coming from. Parts of it are shocking then when things change, and the ending, I did not expect that at all. The ending was a massive shock to me, even after seeing where the movie had gone up until then. There's really nothing bad I can say about this. It was so good. I mean, me and my sister, we were rooting for people throughout it. We got upset for people. there were moments when we just went because we didn't. We thought things were going to happen, and oh wow, it was really good. I think if a film can make you react like that, then it's pulled you in, and it's done exactly what a film should do. So this one is absolutely fantastic. Sorry, this is a shorter video than normal, but there isn't an awful lot more really that can be said apart from well written, well directed, superbly acted. Do take a look. It's showing on Netflix now. I think it's actually trending at #1 at the moment. So if you haven't watched it, get on there and take a look. Have a lovely evening or have fun scaring yourself. Bye.